Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this channel. I'm happy coming here to share my experience, my knowledge in forex trading. My name is Larry Fabiji. I'm a forex trader and I'm a teacher. I, in fact, this is my first video because it's a new created channel. This is my first video, and the reason why I'm making this video is purely based on my interests to pass knowledge and my experience to others and to learn from other traders like me. And the most important reason why I'm putting this is this: I understand that many traders, especially the new traders, they are far from the basics, and all other forex trading strategies eh, were originally based on the basics of forex trading. So the reason why I just deem it fit to come over here and teach you things that you need to know and that will profit your trading. So like I said, my name is Fabiola Rewaju and this is my first video, and I'm just taking on all responsibility of any flaw that might happen in this video. It's my first video. What you have known. For some of you that you don't, this is the first time you are having support and resistance, please stay tuned and listen attentively. Please, I will advise you to wait to watch this video to the end so that you can gain substantial things from it. So now, what is support? Support is the level where price tends to stop falling and bounce back. It's a price, when price is going down, falling, get it. Get to a time, it will stop. You start seeing consolidation, then it will bounce back. That point is support. And it's good when you can identify this kind of scenario on higher time frame. So what is resistance now? What is resistance? Resistance is a level where price tends to stop going up. It's a place where the sellers is hijacking the market. And instead of the price to go up, there's a serious struggle between the buyer and the seller. At that time of struggling, you will see the price is consolidating. And at the time, the price will start dropping. You call that point in resistance, just like the ceiling of your house. That's the best way to describe it to the newbie. The newbie is the ceiling of your house. Why support is the floor of your house, where you stand, where your bed is standing, where you are standing, where everything you put in the house is standing. That is supporting them not to fall down any longer. You call that place support. Why your ceiling part is your resistance. So resistance prevents price to go higher, while the support prevents price to go lower. Good. So let's move on. Now that we have known support and we have known resistance, now that we have known these two things and we have known resistance, so what next that we need to know? Let's know. Let's now study how. Let's now study why is support and resistance. Why this scenario or these things are important. Why are they important? This is what we want to study now. Why is support and resistance important? Why they matter? This is what we want to study now. Why are they important? Why are they important? They are important because number one, you can use support and resistance to identify entry and exit of your entry. You can be able to know where you're going to enter a market, either you want to buy or want to sell. And second thing, you're going to know where you are going to set your your take profit. And likewise, it helps you to know where you are going to place your stop loss. Either you are buying or you are selling. And again, Support and resistance, if you know them very well, you know how to identify them, to draw them on your charts, will help you to spot possible reversal or breakouts. Because most time when price get to support, it's either it's a reverse back or it break that barrier. So when you know how to draw them on your chart very well, it's very easy for you to do what? To be able to spot that possible reversal and now and or breakouts. And again, support and resistance makes you to know the direction of the trade. It makes you to know because if you check your chart very well, if you check it very well, most times price move from support to resistance and move back forth. Most times it move from support to resistance. Sometimes when it got to the resistance, it move back to the support. Either it break the support or move back to break the resistance. You get that? That's how price move. And majorly price try to locate the liquidity at the up side and get liquidity at the bottom side. This time I'm going to talk about liquidity. I'm going to talk about all sorts of liquidity that we have. We have external liquidity and internal liquidity. We're going to talk about that, but let me quickly give you this support and resistance. I wish you know them very well. If you know support and resistance very well and you add up some other things you need to know, you are done. Because most strategies based on support and resistance, no matter how strategy you may have, if you enter a trade far, let's say you are buying now, and you enter your trade far away from support, a strong key level support, there's possibility that the price might slash your stop loss and get to that support before the price now move back. That's most times you see price will chop out your stop loss and still move to your direction. These are the causes of all these things. That's why I didn't feel that I need to talk about this. So now, how do we draw support and resistance? Very easy. We use swing high and swing low. What you need to do, just connect swing low from the past down to the present. I'm going to explain that when we get to the chart. I'm going to explain that to you. And please, support and resistance is not a line. They are not line. It's what? They are zones. They are zones. Zones, zone involve a lot of lines. They are zones. And when you are marking or drawing your zone on support and resistance, it is better you use your higher time frame because higher time frame zones hold price and they serve as a very strong key for price. So please always do what? Always draw your support and resistance on higher time frame. So how do you use support and resistance to trade? How do you use them to trade? How? How do you use them to trade? Let me say this. So when we get to the charts, I will explain how you let me just say it, then we now go to the chart. Number one, you wait for your price to get to either support or resistance. When it gets that zone, then you watch what is going to happen or what will happen on that zone. So what you do, you now go back or you switch to what to your lower time frame. Like if you are trading with if you are like you are so you're welcome to my charts. These are Euro USD daily charts. Let me quickly clear all this so that you can have a clean chart to draw our supports and resistance level. This, as I said earlier, this is my first video. Please accept all my flaws. I believe that with time, I'll be able to give you a better video. Sorry for that. So let's go. I told you that when you want to draw your support and resistance, you use your higher time frame. Higher time frame. Like let me point this out. If I day trader, you use a day trader, your higher time frame should be 4 hours, Some like to use daily, but I think 4 hours will be appropriate. While your middle uh, time frame will be 1 hour, while your entry time frame will be 15 minutes. I don't know, but that's how I prefer it. If I want to be a swing trader, I make sure that my higher time frame is daily. So from that time, I'll be able to understand the direction. And now if I look at this chart now, from this, I understand that I'm having I'm having this up movement direction in this point. And I have my swing high here. I have my swing high here. I have my swing low here. And that's my the most recent data that I can just see here. And I have other I can see what happens there. This another swing high. It's another swing high that we have here. It's another swing high that we have here. So when you're drawing, you just need to connect string highs together from the past to the present this way. Look at this thing. These are string high. You see that? Let's connect that. We are drawing our what? Our support and resistance zone. Look at this. Can you see this? So this is swing high. And another one that we have, look at this. But I want to advise you when you are considering the market, you consider the most recent data. Do you understand? You can see from this point, market have left all this area. So I'm just doing this for the purpose of making you to understand how we are going to draw our support and resistance zones. Look at this. So we are can you see this? Look at this. And I want you to take notes how price reacts when those area is broken, how the price reacts to them when those area are when the area is broken. I don't want you to the zone, let me put it in the zone now. When the zone is broken, I want you to see what happened. Is that so? And I told you that it's not a line, it's a zone. So you can make zone out of this. Let me zoom it in big so that you can see more clearly. So let's just make it a zone. We are making the zone. So we are going to connect more points. Let's connect more points. We are collecting more points. You can see that we are collecting more points together. Let's connect more points. Look at this. Let's connect more points here. Connecting, when you're making a zone, that is to say you are connecting more points to your drawing. Can you see the way I'm doing it? By this side too. Let's connect more points together. Let's connect more points together. Let's connect more points together. See that? Connecting more points together. Let's connect more points together. The more points that you are able to connect together, the stronger that zone. Stronger the zone. So you understand? So look at this. We have done our support and resistance level. So whenever the support is broken, you get that? It turn to what? It turn to resistance. Whenever a resistance is broken, it turn to support. Let me give an example. Look at this place. A resistance is broken at this point. When it got to this side, it turns to what? To resistance. You can see, when the resistance is broken there, when it gets to this place, it turns to what? It turns to support. Sorry for that mistake. Sorry. It turns to support. Look at the price there too. When the price broke this resistance, look at what you have here. It turns to what? It turns to support. Likewise here too. Likewise at this point, when this price is broken, you can see it down to what support at this. Despite the fact that the price have not touched, it didn't even have time to touch this zone before the price just jump up. And see what happens there too. That's the same thing that happened here. You can see. Look at this. Let me zoom it so I can see that candle. I want you to see it. Well, many of us we don't take note of them. Look at it. When this candle broke away from this zone, can see what happened. The next candle touch this area and move up. So now how do you now trade this? Like if you are a swing trader, you have used you have drawn your support and resistance on higher time frame. Then you go to 4 hours to look at structure, market structure. Look at the structure, look at the market structure. Definitely nobody is will tell me that this is not a what, this is a uptrend market. This is clearly uptrend. So let me now go to my entry time frame. My entry time frame, what I've just been looking at, I'll be looking for break of structure to the other side. That's what I've been looking for. Break of structure to the other side. Let's say I'm in this market and this happen. We have this. You can see this. We have change of character. Look at this change of character. Let's say I'm very lucky to see this change of character. You can see it. Then that has shown that this market is uptrend. Then this is a change of character. I want you to notice something here that I just noticed. I don't even think of this before I'm planning this video. I just noticed something. You can see that even despite the fact that we had the origin that caused the change of that character. Look at this. We have the origin here that caused the break of character, and that this break of character or change of character. We have the origin that caused. You can see the price didn't get to that side because of what? Because of resistant tone support. You can see it. Look at it here. Because of resistant tone support, you cannot even get. Normally, the price is supposed to come down here and pick our entry. So if you are putting your entry down here, price might not be able to come to entry. Do you understand that? Price might not want to come to entry. But we look at this vividly. Look at another break of structure here. Look at this break of structure this side. Look at this break of structure. And look at the origin that caused this break of structure. Look at the origin. This is the origin that caused this break of structure. Look at the origin. You see that? Price come to tap. Price come to tap into that origin. And when you are setting your entry, if I set my entry will be here, and I make sure that my stop loss is always below this with some pips. I not put my stop loss here. I not put it here. I not put it here. I make sure that I put it below this zone, and my take profit will be the next. Let me go to fast. My take profit be what? It be here. It be here. This resistance. This resistance level, because in that 4 hours we have a resistance level here. Look at this. In 4 hours, this is my resistance level. You see that? Price just tapping before just getting there. That will be my resistance level. So so I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want to be too long. At all. What I just want to put across to every one of us is that this is how you draw your support and resistance, and if you can draw it accurately, there are a lot of information that you are going to get from doing them the way you're supposed to do them. That you are going to get a lot of information. Some information you are going to get, you are going to be able to know the direction of the market. Look at it. Because if the market is trading from one zone to another, after the break of one zone, it's trying to get to the other zone. When you get to the other zone, it goes far away. So if you can still do all this. So please, I don't want to waste time on this video. I just want you to like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Is there anything any suggestion you have, let me know. If there anything you want me to talk about, tell me. I will come out with good quality educational video. And I wish you happy trading. Thank you.